We've got Kennedy Leonard, head coach J.R. Payne, and Makenzie, Ellis. Coach, you guys want to start us with the big city?
Yes, I'm excited. First conference win. No, I mean, I just was saying to the team, like, it wasn't beautiful, but it doesn't have to be beautiful. You know, it doesn't have to be pretty to be able to execute down the stretch and do the things that we needed to do to be successful. So there's a lot of good things I can take from the stat sheet. We had 6 turnovers in the second half against a team that was really trying to pressure and pick up and do some different things defensively is really good. We out-rebounded them by 11. We had 3 different players in double figures. You know, we got to the free throw line 10 more times than our opponent, which is rare for us, but really important for us. And so I think that showed some aggressive tendencies. We turned them over 19 times. So a lot of really great things, even though it wasn't the prettiest game ever. It went in the column on the left, so we're happy.
You talk about how key defense and rebounding were, and rebounding was huge, especially the offensive glass.
Yeah.
Look at those numbers.
Yeah, 18 rebounds, and holding them to 9 offensive rebounds I thought was huge. You know, that's a big part of their offense, and something that they do really, really well is offensive rebounds. So that was really important for us.
Can you talk about that part? Because you had a handful of rebounds, and that was huge for you guys tonight. How big of an emphasis was that against them, especially on the offensive glass, getting your own second chance points?
Yeah, I think that, excuse me, I think that's a big part. Just as a team, we want to establish that as our identity. But also, we knew this team scores a lot on second chance opportunities, and we knew we had to box out, keep them off the glass, and limit those second opportunities. And myself and everyone, Bree came in and got a lot of rebounds, and Corey, Ariana, I think that the whole team, just as a whole, did a great job of getting on the glass really hard.
How much did your coach emphasize playing defense and then rebounding? Because, like, I know, like Tad Boyle, the men's coach, always talks about offense isn't always going to be there, and it wasn't obviously for you guys tonight. So how important is that usually for you guys?
Well, we always say our defense creates our offense. We know that our transition game is the best that we have, and we were able to use that, especially early on in the game, that we turned them over and were able to score easy buckets because of that.
Can you talk about, I think there was 3 different quarters you guys had a huge, I think it was 11-0 to start the first, 10-0 to start the fourth. Mm-hmm. Another one you had like a 7-0 run. How big was that for you guys to start the quarters the way you did tonight?
It's pretty big. It's just a momentum swing. So just coming out and being ready, especially, you know, in the beginning of the first quarter, I think we went up 8-0. So I'm just coming out and being ready to go. We always talk about hitting them first and punching them first. So the fact that we could do that in more than just one quarter and you know, throughout the game probably says a lot about us.
Coach, can you talk about that aspect that you mentioned the resolve of this team, and every time Arizona kind of whittled away at your lead, you guys answered pretty
We were
strong.
able to answer, yeah, and that speaks to, you know, the experience of this team. It speaks to the strength of even these two sitting right here, and that when a team makes a run, and there's always going to be runs, right? We talk about that. We're going to make runs. They're going to make runs. How are you going to handle those? You know, when you're the team making the run, you got to stay on it and continue to push. And when the other team is, you got to dig your heels in and be able to get stops. A big part of that was defensive rebounding tonight.
And Kennedy, just for you guys, obviously starting 0-2 last week, disappointing for you guys to kick off this homestand with a win. How big is that for you guys mentally?
It's huge. You know, anytime you get a win, it's kind of an exciting deal. And you know, we're getting better with each game. We kind of started off a little slow, but I think with each game we're getting better. And the fact we know we have to, you know, defend our home courts. We're here, we're in Boulder, we're at home, and in the Pac-12 you have to defend your home court. So I think that we did a really good job of getting this win. But you know, this game's over. We're gonna relax tonight, and then we're gonna get after Arizona State tomorrow.
Can you talk about the challenge of Arizona State? They're obviously a top 20 team and known for their defense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually pretty superstitious in that I won't watch film of the next opponent until this game's over. So I'll be up all night watching Arizona State. So I don't know a ton about them yet, other than that they'll defend you for 40 minutes. They're one of the best defensive teams in the country. They have great interior play. You know, Alex, one of our assistant coaches, played there, so we'll have her give us some insight. But it's a great challenge to have a top 20 team come on your home court and play you in the best conference in the country. What more could you ask for?
Either played against Arizona State to kind of speak to what it's like going against them in their defense?
Yeah, they do pressure really hard. I remember last year, always they're up in the whole full court, ready to play you, and you just have to come out calm and just ready to go against them.
They just work hard. So being able to outwork them and then just like being in control is a big thing for us. So as long as we can control them and control ourselves, play our game, will be good.
Aaliyah, questions?
All right, thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.